Hello and welcome to session 3, and congratulations on getting this far. So I hope you have been practicing your homework, doing your self-hypnosis, your muscle testing, and the hookup. And anyway, so in this week's session, it's going to be very different from the ones before. And the sessions that are 4, 5, and 6 are going to be a lot more kind of like this one. This one just feels different. It's like you are deeper, but it also has a lighter feeling to it. But anyway, this week is about forgiveness of self and others and learning your life purpose, what you came here to experience, why you're here, challenges, gifts, how to overcome those challenges, and all sorts of cool little things. So this is a wonderful session. I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to go to the soul plane, and you're going to do forgiveness work. You're not going to have to think about who you need to forgive or anything at all like that. Once you get there, the souls just start coming out of the woodwork, so to speak, and there's really nothing you have to do. You can step into their soul, and you understand everything there is to understand about them, and you can actually feel like their energy and what it's like for them, like why they did the things they did, what they were thinking, feeling, how they felt about you. Did they regret it later on? All sorts of different things like that. So a lot of people get nervous about this session. I promise there's nothing to be nervous about. I've had people who have gone through some seriously traumatic events in their life, being raped by their grandfather when they were 3 years old, and all sorts of horrible, gnarly stuff that never should have happened. And when they did this session, there was nothing negative about it. It was very liberating for them. So, and remember, we don't really forgive people because even because they deserve it. We forgive people because we deserve it. Like, it's just hanging on to bitterness is just like poisoning our soul. And so we do it for ourselves, just to let that baggage go so that we can move forward. And the thing is as long as we are blaming other people for anything, then we are keeping ourselves a victim, right? And as long as we're a victim, then we can't be empowered. And so when we let all of that go, then it doesn't mean that things doesn't mean that it was okay for some of these things to happen. It just means that we have overcome it. We've let it go. And this session, it's not just about understanding like why they did the things they did, but it's also understanding how what happened has benefited us in the long run. So we can take the lemons, make the lemonade, and actually be grateful for some of the experiences, even though they were horrible and rotten. But this session helps us understand how, that sucked, but because of that, now I am more compassionate, or it made me stronger as a person. It made me more independent, or whatever. We see how each bad situation has actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise. And so we can let go of all of the negativity towards what happened and come out on the other side of it with a little bit of gratitude. And that's what this session is about. It's changing our perspective so that we can let all of the stuff go that isn't serving us. Because as you are as you're practicing your self-hypnosis and learning to connect to higher guidance, we have to raise, higher guidance always hears us, always. But it takes, sometimes we don't hear higher guidance because our vibration is too low. And so part of what this session is doing is it's letting go of a lot of the lower vibrations so that we can raise our vibration, so we can get to a point where it's easier to hear higher guidance. But also just it feels better, right? Like I had one of the guys that I studied, Stephen, I forget his last name right now, but I did his course, and he had a book. It was called Answer to Cancer, and he was a hypnotherapist, and he focused just with people who had cancer, and his big thing was forgiveness. And he had a lot of people, I mean, I'm not making any claims here whatsoever. I don't work on physical issues, but he had a lot of clients who got a whole lot better once they let go of all of the anger, right? Because all those negative emotions, our body does speak our mind, and it's just not healthy to hang on to a lot of stuff. So anyway, so this session, all you have to do is follow my instructions, and it's a very very life-changing session, and I really hope you enjoy it. And again, you will want to get in a quiet, comfortable place where you will not be disturbed, and not so comfortable that you fall asleep. It is a longer session, just like what it would be here in my office. And anyway, other than that, I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next video after your session. So enjoy. Talk to you later. Bye.